Good evening, Rohitji. Happy Makar Sankranti.
Hello, Bikaji. Yeah, thank you so much. Happy Makar Sankranti to everyone.
So while we were waiting for others to join, how was the celebration? All good?
Yeah, on north side, it was mainly Lohri festival that we had yesterday. We had a bonfire
Yesterday.
and all that.
Right.
Yeah, Makar Sankranti, we just prepared some sattvic food, and so nothing much celebration as such in north.
Oh, okay, understood. So today is a very good day, auspicious day to start.
Yeah,
Today and yesterday and tomorrow, all the 3 days are celebrated in different regions of India
absolutely.
with different names, but it is almost similar thing.
Almost similar. Yeah,
So
yeah.
today we will be setting our first call. It would be a little, it would be definitely a smaller call, hotel call.
Sure.
So let's wait for 2-3 minutes.
Sure. Hello, Parvati ji. How are you?
Good evening, Rohit ji. Happy Sankranti.
Happy Sankranti to you as well. So somehow we have not been able to speak.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happened. Even I am also till 28th. It's not too busy. Yes, kind of.
right. Yeah, we can connect sometime when you are available. Yeah.
Yes. No, before that, in between, I have offs. Exams are going to finish on 28th of this month.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So we can connect after that. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, Ramesh ji, Noel ji. Happy Sankranti.
Thank you, Bharati ji. Good evening.
Thank
And good
you.
evening to Rohit ji and Noel ji.
Hello. Hey. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ramesh ji, Noel ji.
Hi everyone, good evening. Happy Sankranti to you as well.
Happy
Thank you,
Sankranti.
Happy Sankranti.
Thank you. Wishing you all the same. Today the Kumbh Mela has started. I believe, they say the spiritual vibrations will be stronger.
Right.
Yes.
Let me give a missed call so that others also can start joining. Sure, please join. Yeah, waiting.
And that was Suresh ji, was it?
Yes,
Ah.
you definitely recognize the tone from us.
Yes.
Long distance.
Yes. Because we are regularly in touch. And also I confirmed it half an hour back. He said I'll join.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, he has
Shrikant ji.
actually,
Yeah.
he has responded to the poll also.
Right. Shrikant ji, I don't know exactly how to get through because he did say that twice or thrice I had asked him. He said, I'm busy, I'll get back.
Okay.
So as of now, I don't know whether I should again
Give
contact
a
him.
little gap. Maybe he is still recovering from his emotional trauma. So
I think that part is done. It's just that he's caught up with many other things because I asked him about that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that is not the reason, because here we have everything ready, which will help people to get into their best possible routine, and they can achieve more compared to working alone without the strategies, without the system in place, and getting less results.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I think we have Sumaji, a new participant. So welcome, Sumaji. So would you like to give a brief introduction, Sumaji? Hello, Sumaji. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So just like little bit about yourself and where are you from?
Myself, Sumati. I am from Karnataka. I am preparing for a CF finals exam.
Oh, great, great. So it is like what do you say? Which city of Karnataka? Is it Bangalore?
Not Bangalore, sir. Ballari.
Ballari, okay.
Oh, my
We
native place.
have many participants from Bangalore, means Karnataka.
Okay.
Bellary is my native place too, Bikash.
Oh, wow. Great.
Suresh is here.
Yes. So let's start. I'm sharing my screen. So I thought I'll be having actually 7 to 8 new people have registered. So an interest to be part of it. But I'm not sure if the reminder reached to them or if they have created a Google Calendar. Not seeing many. Okay, Pinaki has
Good,
joined and
e-
Sumaji.
good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Good evening,
Suresh.
Suresh. So let me share my screen. I will be sharing the, as few of you have requested, it should be, we can have a little shorter call because today is a festival day. So let me share my screen and we will be finalizing the point system. And this itself is telling more about the system that we are going to follow. And there will be many more surprises that I am going to reveal from tomorrow onwards. But the basic structure and basic system, let's quickly discuss. And we will take specific question from Pinaki ji and Suma. It's not Suma, Swati ji, right? Swati, you said right?
Sumati, I think.
Sumati, okay.
Sumati ji.
Sumati.
Yeah.
So if anything specific, then we will take it. So version 3.0 was the last last tracker that we were having. So we'll be having version 4.0 this time. And congratulations to Ramesh and Noel ji for winning the last workshops challenge. So you will be getting your rewards reached to your doorstep very soon. Congratulations again. So that's
Thank you,
also are definitely winners, but specifically those two, like Ramesh and Noel ji has scored the maximum. So they are the winners for this season.
Thank you so much,
Uh,
Bikashi.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much, Bikash.
It is amazing. Actually, I was discussing with Noel ji today, and the kind of consistency both of you were having. If you can just share how the journey was and how could you maintain that kind of energy and enthusiasm, then it would be really great to hear and also an inspiration for others.
Um, I'd like to go first. So, Bikashi, just thank you so much for like bringing me into this challenge, and this group is really encouraging for sure. And the way I've been able to reach a lot of goals that were pending is only because of this group and specifically about the tracker. So I used to follow a very simple thing like being an operations manager. For me, I don't know what is like up for the new day. So first bad habit that I had was like to check WhatsApp to see if there are any messages saying there are leaves or there's some downtime, there are some issues. So that is what I used to check. But then because of this tracker, I used to first complete my affirmations, complete the good part in the morning.
Wow.
And then like so 3 times a day that I used to check the tracker. First is as soon as I wake up, and then give thanks, saying I've got a new day to live, and I'm able to like wake up in time every day for the good health, for the good rest. Start off with gratitude, and then move to my work, which is to check if there's any other messages. So that's one that I used to do. Then post lunch, I used to see, okay, what are the tasks that are pending for today, and go to the planner. And if there are any, I mean, affirmations again, read them once again. Think of what are the other things that I'm grateful for, and send them in the group. And then towards the end of the evening, before like I go to bed, check the tracker once again to see what are the other things that I've done in the day, taken pictures or taken screenshots,
Okay.
and then do it. So uh, keep checking it thrice a day. And thanks to Google Forms, like it saves the draft for you. You don't really have to do it all over again. So that was helping me to be consistent every single day, ensuring that I'm able to. I know there were like I guess a couple of days that I missed, but otherwise every day that I've been able to fill, I'm like super proud of the way that I've been able to complete so many things and have a documented evidence that yes, I am being consistent, and like that's first thing that is required to develop a good habit or make a change. So thank you so much for encouraging in the group, and thank you again everyone for your emojis and for acknowledging. I know my son's birthday was there, and that as well everybody wished and sent their blessings. So thank you to each one of you, and grateful to be part of the group. It's been a super journey, and very very happy to be a part of it.
Amazing. Thank you, Noelji. It is wonderful journey, and I'm really blessed to see the energy and enthusiasm from each of you, especially you and Rameshji has actually surpassed the expectation. Even when it is kind of a festive period, still you guys have actually shown up in a very consistent manner, and that's really amazing. So now, Rameshji, you can also share your journey.
Sure, Vikasji. Yeah, first of all, I mean, congratulations to Noel ji, because I think he also inspired me because I could see his levels of consistency was very, top notch. Now, in my case, what got out of the program here was, of course, the affirmations and daily affirmations and being grateful, remembering to be grateful for different things in my life. I've observed that. Oh, thank you, Parvati ji, to you too. So I've observed that literally you can attract a different experience in life by being grateful. And that I think has like sometimes when I do meet people who are very trying or situations that might be trying, I look for what I can be grateful for. I look for the brighter side of the picture, and suddenly the entire thing situation has become brighter. And yes, in my life so far, by God's grace, we've been consistently arranging for funds for the ongoing house construction, which is, of course, I mean, probably one of the most important projects in our life on a material front. And on the spiritual front, I do experience being more equipoised and maybe more synchronicity and intuitiveness is what seems to be developing. I'm also being more consistent in my physical fitness. I experience becoming younger and stronger, and even the machines readings in the gym are showing that the muscle mass is finally increasing after
Wow.
1 year of sporadic exercises. That really makes me feel much better. I can make out the sleep is definitely improved quite a bit. I'm waking up more fresh. There's something at my situation in life, which is I feel like a breakthrough, and that is definitely inspiring. I can see my family members when we go and meet for various occasions. When I say something about how to become a better person, stronger person, they are listening and more. So in that manner, yes, I can see I can make out the difference. It is really helping me, and I feel now the possibilities that I'm beginning to see for my future are more within reach, because there are certain things that have already happened now, which I could consider breakthroughs in my life. And like I shared last time about the government permission coming in the way it came in without a bribe. So like this, there are other things lining up, even about the school project that I'm thinking of. So yes, the the future is definitely more than just a silver lining. The cloud is bright. So that's where I am at the moment. And I must say thanks a lot to you for creating this space and the wonderful people that I've met here. It is really incredible. I've made some very nice and deep connections, I should say, and for which I'm really grateful. I feel fortunate. Yes, so definitely these are some of the things that I got from attending the program.
Great. Again, congratulations and a big clap to both of you. So it's really great to listen your story and how you have achieved and what you have achieved and what things in particular has worked. That's really great, and definitely I would love to listen more from others also. So feel free. It's like a convocation ceremony also, because today is a starting day, or kind of tomorrow is a starting day of the new agenda, new journey that we are going to have. So let's wind up like in a good note. What? Yes, you all are also free to give me some feedback. I have got some feedback also, which is really helpful to make our program even better. So if you also have any feedback, you can always reach me, or you can share here also. So thanks to Noelji and Rohitji, who have given very nice feedbacks, and one of them is this was the distraction. So thanks, Noelji. I was not know actually. As a viewer, you might be seeing many different things which is actually not needed or might be creating a distraction. So definitely those things are also very valuable for me. So coming to others, who else going to take over? Parvati ji or Rohit ji or anyone else?
I could share a little bit.
Yes.
I may not be as good as others. See, initially I felt like an outsider because I could not find a community of like-minded people. So I was like a lost sheep. So I was doubting my own, uh, my beliefs, my principles. So I was doubting my own principles and beliefs. Then initially I was doubtful how this abundance program would help me out. Then it found out, it actually aligns with what I actually wanted. So it was like I was visualizing since my childhood. I need to be in a group where people think alike, think like me. So I was glad, I found it, and moreover, I learned a lot of things. I'm taking baby steps. I could see some of the people in the group, they already are advanced, in terms of spirituality. But I'm taking baby steps. I know I have not performed as much as others have done. Others have performed, but I'll catch up. But this program definitely has helped me out, and I really made very good friends, in the group. So that's exciting, in fact, the finding the right people,
Yes.
the love, compassion, and care that I got.
Yes.
Thank you, Bikashi, for this program.
Thank you. Thank you very much for Surajji for sharing true from your heart. And I must say one thing very particularly: do not at all get disheartened because you are not up to the mark. You are up to the mark, and you have done really fantastic. You have joined only in the last quarter, right? Rohit ji, Parvati ji, Neeraj ji, and Ramesh ji also. This is second or third quarter. So only you compare your previous step, your previous version. They are in the program, and we have different themes, and it is the base is kind of continuing. So they are very much acquainted with the steps and how we are practicing and all. From last 2-3 years, actually, most of them are here. So you just see how you're progressing from your previous day to the next day, to the next day, and to the next day. And I am saying, like, only the last couple of days I know that it was a New Year time, and it was little Christmas time, and all those things were there. So little distraction is there. Otherwise, you people were really doing awesome, and particularly Surya, you have done really well. even few of the people who are there from last 2-3 workshop, you have sometimes it will surpass their scores. So do not at all think that you have done any way like injustice. You have done the right attempt, you have taken the right step, and looking forward from you from a newer perspective and newer enthusiasm and energy. So all the best, Sureshji.
Thank you, Vikasji.
Thank you. Yes, who else next?
Yeah,
Yes,
I could
Suraj.
share.
Yes.
Yeah. So that major advantage I have got in this session is that the sense of urgency,
Yes.
and the Megha is not here, but that we both attended the sense of urgency, and that the completion of my project is all goes to that sense of urgency in that particular one session. Seriously, that impacted me very much, that I I created my own target, which I used to take that lot of time, means that I reduced that to half, and that whatever you told, that I implemented, and that project got completed before I am going to the long leave. I completed that thing, and the same thing has happened with Megha. She has completed that whole one course, and she's not here to share this incident. But I think she messaged you yesterday or day
Yes.
before yesterday regarding that, and she got that achiever award, and that achiever goes to you only, because that really helped us, both of us, and that it help us, and that ultimately it will help my kid also,
Yes.
because ultimately what we will do, that they will copy.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
thanks a lot. And these are the small things that, but that impact is too much. Really thankful to you.
Thank you.
That
Thank you, Neerajji. And yes, Meghaji is not here, but definitely we all have seen the video. So it was fabulous actually. That you are aware, and the way you have also taken the sense of urgency that particular thing and achieved your project. That is also awesome. And I have also like kind of we have discussed earlier also like how we are going to change little bit in this particular journey. In this particular quarter, we will be having little slower pace so that we have space for everyone. So that we will ensure, and definitely you have done really well in the beginning, and in between again the same thing. It was little bit of derailing happened. So this time what we have done is like instead of having a long sprint of 3 months, we will be having checkpoints. Every 1 month we will be changing our challenge. So every 1 month we all will be completing, winners will be declared, and they will get their prizes, and everyone get the opportunity to start fresh again. So that way the energy and enthusiasm, because this is again the human psychology says that the primacy and the recency, the recent one and the beginning one, they are definitely getting more attention, energy and enthusiasm. So if we have our challenges and the journey starting again and again, more enthusiasm is very easily attained. So this is one more thing which is planned. And if suppose by any chance someone is kind of lagging and not able to catch up, they need not to wait for the next quarter to restart their journey. They will be able to start just after 5 to 10 days, because first 15-20 days energy is super. Actually, most of us, I have seen that it is going great. After that, just 5 days or so, it may be little bit of derailing. But again, this time we will be having the accountability partner also. The role of the accountability partner will be more defined, and we will be inspiring each other. Anyway, the group and energy and enthusiasm is awesome actually. Still, we'll be having additional checkpoints, and the accountability partners will ensure that everyone is performing at the right pace. And daily action is being taken. I'll be just showcasing, maybe after 5 or 10 minutes, I'll be showcasing the changes that is coming up in the tracker, so that we all know how to start, what to start, and from tomorrow we are on our own pace. We will not be comparing with others. We will be comparing just with our previous person. This is the only thing which I am requesting all of you. And the systems will be developed. We all know from the atomic habit, or the what Tony Robbins also says, right? The system is very important to be developed. Okay, and taking this, Kaizen also says the same. We will be taking smaller steps and building new systems, new neural pathways, so that the action is effortless. And obviously with the action, and we will be also, this time we will be specifically targeting the psychological reason why generally people procrastinate, and we will be having the reflective sessions, and with EFT and other techniques, with NLP techniques, we will be targeting how to deal with them. So with the group energy and the strategy, we will be able to achieve even better heights this time. So may I request the next one, who is coming next for sharing experience of the last person quickly. Parvati ji, Rohit ji, Milind ji. Others have already completed.
Next session, okay? As festival today, bit engaged. I'm listening more. I'm in a listening mode.
Okay, no problem. Fine. Rohit ji, how about you? Near to the audio.
Sorry, yeah, I was not able to unmute it. So, what I would say that it has been, very rewarding and excellent journey. Uh, the the most part what I like it here is that the practical approach, the action oriented approach on this, which encourage you to take actions, especially that the Google form, which has been the game changer, I would say. I have been part of earlier workshop also, but this Google form, tracking it, that has been the game changer. And I have already seen that there are a lot of small habits that I have developed, and I am able to do it effortlessly while keeping a good track of it. So I'm really excited to bring this journey to the next level. And again, thank you so much, everyone who have been part of it. There has been the phases which sometimes you are not in the high energy, but it's the group's energy here which keeps you moving, and you get out of that mode and come to the full action mode. So again, thank you so much, each and everyone. Without all your support, it would not have been possible. So yeah, look forward to this exciting journey again.
So definitely, thank you, Rohit ji. The next, who is next? Milind ji, quickly.
Yeah, I will go.
Yes.
I'll go next. Yeah, hello, good evening, everyone. Actually, Rohit ji actually uh, stole my words. He explained everything what I meant to say. Yes, the very key thing here, because ji, this is my now third round. I know I'm part of this group last 1 year, but yeah, 2-3 sessions we did together. The whole difference is make the game changer for me. This is what we are doing is a practical implementation. Okay, that is a keyword for me. Otherwise, that I never been part of any such program. More than 15 days or 21 days or 3 months. I'm with you now for so at least more than 1 year. I know you plus all these sessions. We are not only implementing this Kaizen steps or bit by bit, but at the same time you are also adding stuff bit by bit, so it doesn't feel that, oh, it is something something new or something overwhelming or which is going this thing, because uh, such a nice way we are doing all these things together. So even if yes, definitely there was a lag from my end when there was a high hype in the project and project work and all that. But magic work, like magical three slot machine, gratitude rock, EFT, these are so much ingrained now.
Yes.
Since we did the practice,
Yes.
it automatically come.
Yes.
Whenever you're on the cash counter, it
Yes.
before
Automatically it
pay,
flashes
yeah,
out.
before paying the cash, it
Yes.
triggers. Yeah, after that I need to think, thank you. This never happened in past. That
Yes.
that's the beauty of this thing. Yes, sometimes yes, no, I'm not writing the gratitude affirmations all that. Yeah, I understand that one, but it ingrained in me, in last two sessions, and we are going more and more into it. That is
Yes.
that is a beauty. So beauty, I attend many book sessions, reading sessions, and all that, and very beauty. That's why this group uh, uh, remains top of all other activities. Is basically we are actually in action. That is the keyword for this year. We are action. So whatever small actions we are doing is awesome. That encourages me. And again, for me, see, I'm in London, so I'm seeing you all virtually here. Yeah. So I treat this
Thank
group like
you.
angels. I don't know many of you personally. Personally, means yes, definitely we chat and all that. But still we are in a virtual world, right?
Yes.
Still we are in virtual world. So for me it is angel. Angel is what is something is in your imagination, right? You always treat an angel in the same way. I treat every one of you angel, because whenever I get up, yes, London is a little bit behind you, I get all those beautiful gratitude message which actually starts my day on the positive. And I am observing that last for six months and all that because of this group, I'm keeping that particular vibration level high. you know and other day I was asking, I'm discussing with Shilpa ji say, like the same thing, like, it is like riding bicycle. If you stop, it will go for some line, but it will fall because you stop your practice. And
Yes.
this kind of energy we automatically gain from this game. I'm talking a little bit aloud, or I'm taking time, but this is something, it is unimaginable. You won't find this type of people or a group of people outside. Okay, so whatever we are doing, that is great. And again, thank you Bikaji for coming up with more and more ideas and this thing. And I'm thankful to each and individual one. You are all angel for me, and I'm seeing my progress in you. Hope you will see your progress in my
Yes.
this thing. We are
Definitely.
all family. Yeah, we are all family. That is
Definitely.
the word I like. The abundance family. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome journey. Thanks, Bikaji. Thanks for all your efforts. Awesome.
Thank you, Milinji, and
Okay.
amazing. Actually, the example that you have given is showing that the neural pathway has properly created in you. Be it magical abundance, magical 3x slot machine, or be it the gratitude and everything. Actually, whatever you said, we are practicing, and the intention is that only, like, over a period of time, because of the group energy and because of the group, the form and everything, it will make an impact that it will happen automatically. So that's really great, and thank you for sharing your journey also. And great, thank you. Anyone else wants to share, or we have completed? I think Preeti has joined just for some time. Preeti, if you want to share something.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Hey, hi everyone. Sorry, I'm a bit late to join the session. Definitely, the group session and the way team is motivating, even especially Vikas ji is motivating. It is really helpful to me whenever I'm down. Whenever I read the affirmations, definitely brings some positive energy inside. Though I was following these all the form related activities every day, but somehow I was missing to fill it regularly. That is one of the reason, like I felt that okay, I'm not consistent, not consistently filling that. So that is what I feel that I need uh, to improvise from my end. But I feel that, like, all the support system is there for me to grow in my life. it's in me which I need to take a consistent steps. So definitely, and the group energy is always on high. Like whenever I see some people, like there are a couple of people like always on a high energy. I really like whenever I read their affirmations, it makes me so happy. I feel that how somebody can be so positive. Like sometimes I feel that it is like when I think of my thoughts, I feel that no, definitely you will get some negative moment. You will get you will be down. But whenever I read those messages, I feel that like people are always so positive for a very small things, and we creep about so many things not happened in our life. So that's the best thing what I feel like. It keeps you motivating, it keep you always in a positive track. Thank you so much. And that is the reason like we all are like still together. The
Yes,
energy makes tying us together, what I feel.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Pritiji. So it is again, as I was mentioning for a few others also, it is like you compare with your previous person and you have done great. In between, there is little lag. I agree, but that happens for everyone. The ups and downs period comes, and I know how what kind of situation actually. Uh, Actually, our group is so small that I have personally interacted with each and every one of you, and we are so close to each other, and I know each one's situation also. So I know with your current limitation, with your current situation, how much effort you are putting, and that is the best effort. That is what actually we need to ensure. That is the only thing, and we will just compare with our previous version and just move on step by step. And the rest of the journey and path is already getting created with the weekly strategy session. The strategy will be discussed as usual, and we will be implementing. We will be taking the action points, and together we will be implementing that particular thing. And in all our affirmations, that particular action will be reflected in particular. We will make sure actually this was there in the agenda, but it was little diluted last time. We will make sure that this time it is going to be more prominent, like sense of responsibility and sense of urgency. We have done brilliant sessions and brilliant takeaways came up, and those things actually were also shown in our affirmations also. Right. So we will ensure that this time it will be even more, so that it becomes evident. The action becomes evident even for the people who missed the strategy session, and they will get curiosity what was that, and they will see the recording for sure. Otherwise, sometimes at times what happens, if you miss the session live session, then you might think that okay, I will watch, and that gets postponed the recording. But we need to, it is our responsibility to make it so evident, so prominent, that the energy automatically propel everyone to take action, even the people who somehow miss. So that is there. So let's be a firm action taker. And one more thing I wanted to say in particular is okay, huh. We need to make sure that this time, particularly now that we all are acquainted with the system, and we have Indumati ji and Sumaji who are actually joining for the first time. So I will actually give a brief introduction how the system works for them in specific and for others also, because there are some modification. But for everyone, actually, I'm saying we need to make sure that the tracker need to be filled for today's action by tomorrow 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is good or 11 a.m. We all need to decide today, and let's fix the timing. And the system this time will be little strict in the sense that it will validate. If the time gap is more than that, then it may allow, but it will not be accounted. So that we, again, this particular theme. The theme for the next quarter is procrastination. We are beating the procrastination and going towards purposeful action. So for the updation, to update the tracker also, we will not procrastinate. And hardly it takes 5 minutes, right? If we are doing it like Noelji mentioned, morning and then afternoon and in the night. So night time you write the journal, morning time you write the goal statement, and you have the full day. Any time you are feeling little derailed, just go through the tracker and you will get to see your own priorities set there. It's a one-stop destination. Everything is there, so that you treat the tracker as your best friend. Okay, and reflect your action in the group, interactive group. So, and end of the day, or maybe once in a while, maybe every day also you can see the dashboard. So I hope everyone has seen the dashboard. Let me quickly show the dashboard and the changes that is coming up. So let me share my screen. So quickly, let me show the point system, because the point system might be little changed. I have purposefully now reduced the number of actions. I have kept the basic or the minimal action for now, which are definitely needed, and slowly, gradually, every week by week, we will be increasing that. And every day, this time we will be having a new things. Maybe every day or every 2 days, we will be deciding based on the groups. My intention here is not more than 5 to 15 minutes. Anyone is spending time here. Our goals are very clear, and if it is not, then it is our duty to make it very clear, and we have already done the goal setting session and goal getting session. If it is still needed, if anyone wants specifically, reach me. I will definitely help you to frame your goals. If anyone needs any special support, I am there definitely to help you. But this time we will be tracking our goals very meticulously and through the tracker. So the first 2 sections are just very simple, like your email ID. Again, email ID can be removed because we are tracking the sign thing. So I'll be removing this email ID. It's not required actually. Then the core principle we have already discussed. Date is required. Date of accomplishment is required. Suppose tomorrow you are feeling, but you are feeling for today, means previous day. So date of accomplishment should be the previous day. Okay. Then the principle is mentioned here. Then you have the warrior mindset, and then money affirmations, which are very impactful. That is coming up, but I have not intentionally, I have not given for now. And this the size of the affirmation also has reduced from 15 to 5. I wanted to make it 20 actually, but again, the intention is to take small steps, not only recite, but we need to visualize. Okay, and with proper visualization and giving proper attention to the affirmation, the new neural network gets formed. Many other things are also there. We will be discussing them, but this is one of the most important thing which we need to remember and do it. So do it on a daily basis, and after doing the reciting, maybe in the morning, once you do, then you are qualified for 10 points. If you have done the same affirmations that you have done it in the morning, you are writing the same affirmations to make it more prominent in the group, then that qualifies for show and tell, and you will get 15 points. If you miss, then you select this one, and that will not gain you any points here. Goal statement, the format is already given. Okay, and the process is mentioned here, how to write the goal statement. I will not take more time. We are running out of time. So we will discuss again as and when we are progressing. But the goal statement, writing the goal statement on a daily basis is so important. If we are missing it, then we are running a car with kerosene. So let's not do that mistake. On a daily basis, we are writing the goal statement, and there is no missed section also. Either you do it, or if you don't do it, you can't fill the form. You may choose to write a smaller goal statement if you want. That is perfectly fine, but do not miss it all. It takes just 1 minute. I'm telling you, after a point of time, you will be so familiar with the system and your goal statement that it takes hardly 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's all. But the impact is too much. Creative visualization, we need to do it. So once we write the goal statement, the best time is just after that you do the creative visualization on the affirmation and on your goal statement. You see yourself. We have already discussed the what to visualize, how to visualize, and how to make it more impactful. We will be again more discussing more on that in once the next workshop is starting. So then there also, if we do it before sleep, that means either creative visualization on our goal statement or the meditation, any kind of meditation before sleep, then you are eligible for 15 points, otherwise 10 points. Then healthy food, raw food, basically raw food or raw fruit, and practicing the mindfulness while having the food. This also will give you the points. It is so easy. We thought of maybe introduce little later. Then I was discussing with Noel also. He is pretty new to the system, but still he said that yes, this is helping and this is easy and let's keep it. So we are still keeping it. Many things actually coming up phase by phase, but this is still there. Mindfulness, practicing mindfulness in every work. This is very important. And if we start doing it while eating the food, then it happens automatically, easily. So let's not miss this particular thing. And anyway, we are eating the food. So why to lose the opportunity to meditate while eating the food, right? Be mindful, and we have all the other points already mentioned, what to do, how to do, and we will discuss also further to it. Physical activity again, either yoga, exercise, brisk walking, not normal walking and all, or Zumba, anything like mindfully we need to do. If we accomplish, great, 10 points. If we take a picture while doing it, about our smartwatch also, these steps also we can show, or yoga mat or nature where we are doing the gym or walking, you will be eligible for 15 points. Planning and prioritization is very important. If we are not planning, see, most of us actually we are working anyway. Full day we are working, but we need to ask ourselves whether we are working on our top priorities or the least important work, like the small pebbles. So if we are only putting small pebbles in the jar, then the big rocks cannot be filled. We all know the story. If not, I will be telling, but not today. So we will be doing the planning, and we can do it in the same tracker itself. We do not need to go anywhere else. If you have the awareness journal ready and you want to do it there, then you write done here. In my planner, write done. Otherwise, you write 1, 2, 3, top 3 priorities. You put it here. As Noelji said, how it helped. We keep the tracker open state. Okay. And because it is in open state, he can always come and watch the tracker. So just have the planner ready there. Then thought management, have gratitude affirmations again. This time, for the new people also, they are joining. So we are not forcing to, we are not actually making a mandate for 10 gratitude affirmation to start. You are all welcome to put as you are putting, but if someone is starting, they can always start with lesser number of gratitude affirmations, and we need to hold. And we will discuss further also how those virtues are helpful. So this particular, again, if you have accomplished 10 with show and tell. Means actually for this particular exercise you will definitely write in the group, so you will be eligible for 15 points. So whoever are writing, tick the second one. You will be, by default you will be eligible for 15 points in this particular activity. Pomodoro, this particular workshop, again, why Pomodoro is more useful for this particular quarter? Because if we are getting mental fatigue, okay, see, we all have limited energy, limited willpower, everything is limited, it is not unlimited, okay, and in the morning time it is at the peak, and as the day is progressing it is actually getting reduced. It is our primary duty to maintain the energy to the max possible extent. And by doing the Pomodoro activity, this is one of the activity, we are actually not switching tasks. The more we are switching from one task to another task to another, we are actually hopping from here and there mindlessly. One notification came and we are going there, and the switching cost, there is some switching cost involved and it is too much actually. So Pomodoro we will be doing minimum 25 minutes Pomodoro. How many you want to do, you do, but one is definitely required. And slowly we'll gain the habit of doing the Pomodoro, and the more the Pomodoros are happening, more productivity will be ensured and we will not get mental fatigue. If mental fatigue is less, then we will not procrastinate. This is one indirect implication. If our brain is already tired, then it is easier for procrastination to win. We'll think that okay, kar lenge, baad mein kar lenge. Many things actually come. We have many things actually coming up. I'm just giving a hint that we are, and together once we have done it, then we will say accomplished. But I would prefer to share by end of the day the tracker, how many Pomodoros we have done, and get 15 points instead of 10. Okay. Time tracking, we will discuss in detail how to effortlessly do the time tracking this time. Okay, effortlessly we'll be doing, because time tracking is little challenging, I understand. Last time also we have discussed, and I found this feedback that time tracking is something little challenging. It's going, but we will be doing it actually very easily. You remember Milinji, actually I think during just after Corona time also you have joined, and you were actually doing it so meticulously. This time tracking, you and Rohitji especially, and you were sharing also the tracker, and it was super actually. So we will be doing something like that. Again, it is optional, but we will be having a better strategy this time. I'll be discussing later. So this is optional for now. There is no star. Whoever wants to do, they can do. But I will make it mandatory as we are progressing. Then weekly strategy practice. Here more number of checkbox will come. At least one if you do, then you are eligible for 15 points, directly 15 points. Because this weekly strategy part, this section will be having the direct action from the strategy that we are going to discuss. Like the brain gym. Brain gym, we have done, I think 2 or 3 brain gyms already done. And we will be doing more brain gyms and we'll be practicing. If you completed that, you tick 1. And based on the new strategies, newer sections will come. And at least one, if you are doing, then you will be eligible for 15 points. The more you can do, the more number of points you will be eligible for this. So this is like a jackpot for you. So if you miss, then next day you make a determination that at least one you will start with. And this time we are making sure that the group energy will be focused on the strategy that we are discussing in the weekend. So the action point will be more reflecting, will be going to be more reflected in our group. And automatically we'll feel like coming back to that point. So it's basically, it's in Hindi it is called Smriti. So Smriti जब विस्मृत हो जाता है, right? Even in Gita also, Bhagavad Gita also, it is there. So many times we do things unintentionally. And why? Because we forget. The forgetfulness is one of the major reasons as to why we do what we do not want to do. And why we are more forgetful in the later part of the day, there is also science to it. And how we are going to make sure that this is not going to impact our group is by aligning personally and writing the same thing as affirmation, be it a action-oriented affirmation or gratitude affirmation. And the more vibration will be generated out of these kind of affirmations, automatically the smriti part or the memory part will be reframed or refreshed. Rather than, I would love to say refreshed, and automatically we will be coming to the action mode easily. So journaling, as we all know how important it is, micro journaling part actually I have removed. Again, it will come. It is definitely there. No, it is there. So you all can do, but I'll discuss in detail. There are little more addition also coming up to make our micro journaling easier. And the journaling is also very important, and important journaling prompts are already there. Choose anyone, whichever you want to, whichever prompt you liked for that day. And if you accomplish, if you also share some of your thoughts regarding that, then it will be 15 points. And where you write, here you write. Whatever you are writing, that is private to you. No one can see. Only what will be visible, I'll just show in 2-3 minutes. I'll showcase what will be visible to everyone. And this strategy practice, this is EFT. EFT again will be going to be very deep this time, and the prompt which is there is going to reframed almost every 2 weeks, and it is going to be very deeper this time, because we are going to address the psychological reason due to which actually we are procrastinating. It is not only procrastination, but any kind of negative virtues, or it can be a self-sabotaging, or it can be fear of failure. Many such kind of things are there. So we will be targeting, and our scripts will change so that we can deal it effectively. Okay. Like Milinji said, like it is now getting into his blood and it is becoming very easy for him. So similarly, we need to come to a point, but yeah, these things are going to be deeper this time. MMMA again, we have kept it, and this time you will get your meditation graph, the meditation minute graph in the dashboard. The personalized dashboard is going to be created. I'll just show how the meditation graph will come, and you need to ensure that here only the digits you enter. You cannot enter like I did 10 minutes. No, only 10. We all know that it is in minutes, because here my meditation minutes. So if it is minutes, you need not to actually mention minutes, because the graph will not come otherwise. Anyway, the validation is already there in the form. It will not allow you. Then this time the rating of the progress, earlier it was in terms of star. This time it is a change here. We need to write in terms of percentage. What is your satisfaction percentage that you need to write? And this will also come as a graph. So you will be able to see your own graph, how you are progressing, and how. So this is the parameter by which you will be able to see your own progress. And okay, let me share the looker. This is visible, the new dashboard.
Yes, it is.
Yes. 1 second. Hide floating meeting control. Yes. So this is the way the leaderboard is showing, right? So the leaderboard will show the sorry, 1 second. Okay, the recording was playing, I think. So this dashboard you are seeing, right, in the bottom of the page. Here only one is there because this is the last times dashboard. So you will get another 2 dashboard coming up. Those 3 dashboards will be very personal to you, and those dashboards are going to one is for your total form, like total attempt. If you have not filled your form, then it will show you like which days actually you have not filled the form. The second one will show your meditation minutes. In case for any particular day you have missed not even 5 minutes, then also the graph will be like going down and coming up like that. Okay. And the third one is how are you rating your progress. Okay. Suppose on a very good day you have done really well and you are feeling excellent and you are rating yourself 60, 70, 80, whatever. That is your own judgment. For your own reference you are rating. So the third graph, first, second and third, these 3 graphs are very personal to you. You need to, for your own progress, you are comparing your previous version. And this particular graph is like a healthy competition. It is not to make you feel bad, but it is to see that how others are able to achieve, what kind of points they are able to achieve, and they are also in similar condition like we are, right? So when we see that, we will be getting more motivated to do more, and this time we will be having more rewards, more monthly rewards. So that is also another way to feel motivated and do more. Okay, so this is for the comparative healthy competition that we are the gamification part, and this is for our own personal purpose. So this is something going on. This is the last times dashboard, so it will change a bit, and you will be having maybe a scroll bar because we need to now. I hope all of you have the this app's URL so that you can keep checking your progress and keep checking the leaderboard also. So this much this is what actually I have for now. And now the floor is open for any questions if anyone wants to have. And also in particular, I have just given the framework how it is going to operate. But in particular, for this particular thing, how we will beat in particular the procrastination thing and come to the purposeful action, the strategies will be more. They are actually surprise. I have purposefully I have kept them as surprise, and they are coming up in week by week and every alternate day. Every alternate day, you will get some kind of a small story for first maybe 20-21 days. Okay. And after that, we will be having our weekly strategy, more focused on the weekly strategy and the major strategy that we have discussed every alternate day. So it is not going to be overwhelming because it will be in terms of a story, small story, how that person, some imaginary character, what is the condition, what is the situation due to procrastination, what was the situation and how that person has dealt, and what is the takeaway insight, and what is the reflective point. Those things will be there in the story. Maybe in 2 days I will split so that it will not be heavy for any of you, and we will be able to progress effortlessly. That is the plan. I have taken little 5-6 minutes already, little extra I have taken, so sorry for that. And I am now opening the floor for any questions.
No, Thanks, Bikash ji. This has been really, really great. Especially the new changes that you have implemented. I'm sure that especially for new members, it will make it very easy and allow them to start gradually. So yeah, thanks for that. It's really great.
Thank you, Rohit ji. We also had this call and it was very helpful, the feedback that you have given. So I have also I'm making sure that it is going to cater both the old members, the legacy members, and the new members in such a way that no one feel it is so slow or not too fast. So
Yep.
the balance actually we are bringing, and that's how the overall system has been designed. Thank you.
Yep. Perfect.
Thank you. So any specific question? Welcome, Pooja ji. So good to see you after a long time. How are you?
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, this is regarding this warrior affirmations. I have missed in my earlier sessions that those affirmations are like one is like just to read or like any other action I need to take in that.
There are two things. The warrior affirmation, especially, I have designed in such a way that whenever you are feeling little low, okay, you just come to the warrior affirmation and just read those 5 affirmations. You will very likely come out of your low energy and come to the action mode. That is first thing. And money manifestations and affirmations are coming up very soon. Those, particularly those, and for warrior affirmation also, to some extent, it would be really good if warrior affirmation you leave it. Warrior affirmation you can do it in a very fast manner also with a josh in you. So if you don't do visualization also, it will work. That powerful it is. That powerful it is designed. And money manifestation and goal statement. These two things you need to visualize. Those affirmations and those statements need to be visualized as along with the recitation. The end result you need to visualize.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Sure, Pooja ji. No problem. Then any other questions? Pooja ji, if you have any question, then you can also type because you are already traveling, you said, so no problem. And Sumati ji and Indu ji, if you have any questions, especially, or if you have any feedback to share, how is the system, and do you feel that it is going to help in your next journey? If you have, if you want to share, then you are free to share.
Hi, Bikashi. Just want to highlight, the graphical representation of our progress.
Yes.
So that is so wonderful. See, I would like to appreciate that. The statistics that are all actually makes you feel, you should work hard.
Yes.
You check your progress all the time.
Yes.
So it's wonderful. For me, who has symptoms of ADHD, so for me, only if there is a pattern, only then I work really well. If I don't see any pattern, then I get so confused. So all this graphical representation, statistics does help me, to keep focused on what I want to achieve, such those goals and the daily activities. Thank you for putting so much effort in designing the graphical representation statistics and the form.
Thank you very much, Surezi. And it is not only you; it is very common phenomena, and most of the psychology is like that only, like human psychology. So if we know, if we see things, then we get a better picture and we get more clarity. That is how actually I have this thought of coming up with this dashboard from a long time, but due to some technical constraint, and if I go for an app specifically, if I want to launch the app in Android, then it was so costly. So I was very much limited. But finally, we found a solution wherein actually we'll get the feeling of an app, but it will not be launched in the App Store. So it is a win-win situation, and thanks to Noel ji also, he also helped technical aspects of it, and I have the concept and the visualization, means like the idea from a long time, and now it started coming up, and we are actually coming up with another wonderful thing, which will be helpful particularly for your time tracking, and you will be able to see how you are, what kind of activities you are doing on a particular day in a very wonderful manner, in a graphical manner. So that is also work in progress. Maybe after a few days it will be launched. So that is also there to add to your journey. So thank you for your feedback, Surajji. It means a lot actually. When you say what works, I feel more motivated to do more of it. Thank you.
My pleasure. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, even I would like to appreciate this the representation of reports and all is really very nice. I missed to say at that time, but it is a really great job. Uh,
Thank you.
and we
Thanks.
like it's what do you say? Uh, like it gives a one kind of a motivation that okay, something is being tracked. Let me work to yeah, make my graph vertically growing rather than inclined one. Really nice one. Thanks.
Thank you. We see the graph and we feel automatically self-motivated. That is the best part. And it is not, so see, one more thing I wanted to say, like many strategies and many things are available in the YouTube, but how many of us actually are able to attain that, follow that? If that is the only thing, then everyone would have been actually then expert and would be able to achieve everything, every goal in their life. It is not only the strategy, that is a theoretical aspect of it. To bring things to practical mode, we need like-minded people, the group energy, and the reward system, and a very good strategy, and then this progress, the gamification. This is the gamification that I wanted to introduce from a long time. To certain extent, we have introduced in last workshop, and now it is full place now. So you all will be getting the best benefit out of it. Yes, Silpaji wanted to say.
Because
Yes.
I will just add to what everybody has already talked about. So for me, actually, I really thought of I want to print it out and put it on, in the room that I am in, so that I can see it, instead of holding it on my mobile. Um, I'm sorry.
No problem.
And one more thing, I also want to appreciate and admire you as an individual. You have taken the time and you've been hand holding, your soft voice, your patience with me too, and also taking the time for each one of us, uh, you know, finding out how we are coping up. And I've always felt that you've been doing this only to me. But I realize, of course, you've been fair and square and doing it to everybody else. Thank God to that. But I felt special. That's what I wanted to say. I felt special enough. Um, and I think each one of us is a bit different. And I think you come across and and are in touch with us in the manner that we need to be. So, for example, you need to push me and pull me a little bit. Like, for example, I said I can't join today. So he said, "No, no, you have to join at 9:30." So this is this pull and push which you do. I really appreciate it. That's why I call you Bhaiya. Remember?
Yes.
UP ka Bhaiya nahi, my Bhaiya.
Yes, yes. Thank you for the honor, and definitely you all are part of my family. I told like we all are a family member, like Abundance Family is the family name, right? That we all have. So it is our duty and responsibility to make sure that we all are progressing and we all are effortlessly creating new habits and in action mode. And definitely I'll be there, and the accountability partner also will be there. Double and the reminders, the daily poll also will be another additional thing which will come in the WhatsApp to remind all of us that we are taking action. So definitely look for that and make sure that you are feeling that. Even though you missed that day, you say that, okay, I missed, but I will not make it the similar mistake again for tomorrow. So the options will be very clearly mentioned there. So that will also be helpful. So let's take the best benefit of the system and create new habits and make sure that they are tending or taking us towards our purpose of life, towards the goal that we have decided. We will be having the goal setting session specifically for the new people on demand, because for the other for the new, for the legacy members anyway, we have done it recently. So maybe for the new people, I'll be repeating again.
I would also like to ask you, because I joined in late, I have missed almost 40 minutes. Do I need to go through this again?
I'll be sharing the recording. This is also part of the program for the new people who are present. Let me iterate, like for each of the session, they are getting recorded in the YouTube in the unlisted manner. So the URL of that session you'll be getting. But the only request is, once you watch that recording, you miss the session or you don't miss the session, take notes, take actionable point, whichever point is very much like it is a bulb kind of point. Make a note and write in the comment section so that it will be more appropriate and for you also when you are revising the session, or even for the others also it will be a reminder that okay, that person has taken this point as a important point, someone else will be having different point, and I'll also be sharing the AI summary with all of you of the meeting that we are having, so that it will be easier for all of you to revise again. So these two things will be there, but take the responsibility of making a note, otherwise it will be just an entertainment. It is definitely not an training session that we are going to have. It will be an in an workshop mode and interactive mode, and we will be taking action basis our learnings. Okay, so
Okay, wait, one more thing. When I came in tonight, you were asking the question that when will we fill up this form on next day, whether it was going to be 10 or 11.
Yes,
and I
let's
did not
decide
get
that.
an answer to it. If I am allowed a choice, then I would say 11.
Okay. So 11, I'm okay for 11 a.m. Anyone else wants to share for 10 a.m., then they are also free to raise their hand. Otherwise, we are fixing the time as 11.
You mean by 11 the next day?
Yes. So
Okay.
today's section, either you fill it before you go to sleep, or you have grace time till 11 a.m. next day.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay, right? Okay.
So we start from tomorrow. So on the 16th, we will write about the 15th till 11 a.m. in the morning.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Great. Thanks for reminding. This was kind of left to be decided.
So once again, Prakashji, I want to say thank you. And I believe that you are a person who is actually following what you preach. first you do and then you speak about it, because I actually experience the entire group, the space that you have created, the ontological or spiritual space that you've created. It's quite clear that it's attracting those kind of people who are on this frequency, in spite of all our various unique individual characteristics. The common thread, I think, is that all of us, regardless of our denomination or our background, we are open to growing not only materially but also spiritually. And I think that is where your practices and your the way who you are being as a person. A truly kind, gentle person, that is becoming more and more clear and apparent, and also that I feel spiritually you really are blessed and you are strong, and that's how you are able to keep reinventing, and it is kind of impacting our lives in such a way that results are showing up, and that is very powerful for me, for which I really want to thank you
Thank you
and
very
all
much.
the other group members too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it really means a lot for me. And yes, as you mentioned, like I make sure that whatever I'm preaching, I am also following that. And I am with you, and I am also participating. In every step, I am participating with you to make the energy and enthusiasm intact, but I will not be eligible for the rewards. So, end of the day, during the reward ceremony, you will not see my score in the graph, but I'll be there with you and practicing and making sure that all the actions are being performed by me also, as and setting an example. And definitely, I myself have followed. Means I truly believe that a true leader, is a leader who follows what he says practically.
Yeah.
And I try to follow that way in my office also, and here also, everywhere actually I try to follow. I'm a follower also, along with all of you.
Thank you, Prakash.
Thank you, MSC. Thank you for the feedback. So, well, it's really a nice meeting, and thank you all again. And let's start a new journey from tomorrow with a new energy and new enthusiasm.
Sure.
Thank you. Bye. Good
Om
night.
Shanti.
Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Good night, Vikashji. Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good night.
Good night,
Prakash.
Leslie. Good night, all.
Good night.